Hi, how are you doing? You shouldn't be in the cafeteria with the other students? With your friends? You need to be in the cafeteria right now, eating your lunch with the other students, and then going to recess with the playground aides. Okay? Right now is my lunch break. I cannot be dealing with this. Yeah? He punched you in the head? Like in the back of the head? Right in the back of the head, right. Did you have anyone else see this happen to you? Was there anyone there when it happened? No, so I just have to be taking your word for it right now that this is what happened, that this is exactly as you recalled it, what happened. What you're doing right now, I would say, is kind of like bullying me. Right now, I'm trying to enjoy my lunch, okay? Mrs. Petunia cannot be dealing with this right now. Mrs. Petunia needs to eat her lunch so that way she has the strength to keep teaching you for the next coming hours. So I'm gonna need you to go back to the cafeteria. I'm going to need you to go back to the cafeteria, rejoin the other students, and sort out what it was that happened among yourself, or ask the playground aide, the lunch aide, ask whoever is around to help you, because that is their job. That is what they are supposed to be doing in that moment, okay? Not the only time it's happened. Right. It's happened more times than this, that they punched you in the back of the head. Is it like around every lunch period? Yeah. In that case, you should ask the lunch aides to help you with this matter. The lunch aides are there for you, sweetie. They are there for you to make sure that they are, doing their jobs. Okay, not the only student bullying you. There are more. Tell me, please. Tell me, how many more? How many more? You know something? In fact, I'm actually going to just jot this down. In fact, let me see if I can find something to perhaps just jot this down with. Just going to take one of these little folders, right? This is my Drama Llama Queen folder. You see, with this folder, I note down any drama the students are having right now, and I make sure that it is all cataloged, okay? So, tell me, what exactly has been transpiring, sweetie? So, Wendy ended up making fun of you and your hair. Okay, is there anything that we can do to just avoid this, ignore it, forget about it, perhaps? Is it really that strong of a consideration for you, is what I'm asking? Is it really like the top of your list? Okay, I'm gonna jot that down. Right, okay. And then Samantha right now is starting to twist your arm during passing period between, the classes. Okay, it seems like we're having a little bit of a pattern here. You see, I'm going to slip my little Drama Llama Queen folder back inside, and I'm going to put this pencil right back over here, okay? I'm going to take out my Be Kind to Yourself folder. We are trying to teach you students how to be model adults, how to love yourself, and how to be kind to yourself. And the first step in being kind to yourself is just forgetting that any of this even happened in the first place. Frankly, I see that you are the common denominator in this system right here, or in this little whatever is going on. So if you are the one that's constantly getting, hurt or, bullied on, like you're the one who's constantly getting the hits and all of that, I think we need to consider that you're the problem. And if I, put this folder right back, I'm going to note here that in this rise and shine folder that you seem to be the one who is having a lot of these little incidents and often going to the principal and often going to other teachers throughout your entire 5 years here, trying to say, oh, well, you know, they're hurting me, oh, well, they're doing this. And your mother has been called several times in regards to this pattern we're seeing here. Because frankly, all I'm really noting is that you might be a little bit of a problem child. You don't want to be that now, do you, sweetie? No, you don't. You do not want to be that, okay? You want to be able to be a star pupil. Don't you want to be the best? You want to be able to, you know, have that confidence in yourself, to have that sort of like achievement. Don't you want to make mommy and daddy happy? So I'm going to need you to reflect over that, and I'm going to be putting this little folder away. Right back in here. And I'm going to be just enjoying my lunch. So now that you know what you're supposed to be doing, please, go back to the cafeteria and handle whatever it is that you need to get handled, because I am not here for that. I have never been here for that, and I will never be here for that, because it's not going to happen. I mean, look at what Mrs. Petunia had to drink out of. Mrs. Petunia is hitting some hard times, okay? Mrs. Petunia is going to become Miss Flowers very soon. According to Mr. Petunia, Mrs. Petunia is apparently too mean. And it's like, what does that even mean? It's like, stop being weak. Anyways, you can go back to the cafeteria, sweetie. You're pretty much situated here unless I'm missing something. There's more, of course there is. You didn't have your lunch today. Didn't bring a lunch, not a cold lunch. Do you have any money for a hot lunch? Anything on reserve, perhaps? Nothing. You have nothing to eat. Nothing at all. They're not gonna just give you like a slice of bread from the cafeteria or something? No. Okay. Why did you come so unprepared to lunch? Why did you come so unprepared to the cafeteria? I mean, Mrs. Petunia having to grade your little assignments and having to take care of our little classroom also managed to bring Mrs. Petunia's lunch, or Miss Flowers' lunch. Mr. Petunia can go and be reported to the principal's office because he has been very, 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 very bad. And he's saying that I've been very, very bad, but I have not been very, very bad. He's been very, very bad. And frankly, now Mrs. Petunia has to deal with Mr. Petunia's nonsense, even though Mr. Petunia found a Miss Daisy, and now they are all like, oh, well, we're gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Petunia now. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I thought I was Mrs. Petunia, and now she's Mrs. Petunia? No, there can only be one Mrs. Petunia, and I am Mrs. Petunia. But apparently, according to Mr. Petunia, he Anyways. I'm gonna need you to just go back to the cafeteria now and rejoin them. Ask the lunch ladies for a slice of bread. You already did, and they wouldn't give it to you. So no slice of bread, no PB&J, I imagine, because they're not even gonna give you a slice of bread. It's like they're not gonna give you a slice of a PB&J sandwich. And the playground aides are not taking care of whatever is going on over there, and the lunch ground aides is not taking care of whatever is going on over there. Am I getting this right? That none of them are doing their jobs. Okay, and then now you're coming to me, Mrs. Petunia, to get this all sorted out for you, because apparently I am just the one that has to come up with all of the answers to all of the problems at all moments, at all times of all days. Okay, that's great. In fact, you know something? I'm going to be noting that down in my folder of work complaints very, very quickly. Let's see, where is it? There you go. Be brave, be you, be fearless. I am fearlessly brave enough to be me. And I will rise to the challenge, and I will rise above and beyond, and I will shoot for the moon to reach the stars. How are you still here? Go back to the cafeteria. How many times must I tell you to go back to the cafeteria and rejoin your peers? Mrs. Petunia is busy right now writing complaints during her lunch hour, which she should be using to just do literally anything else. So I'm gonna need you to just evacuate very, very quickly. Otherwise, I will and can call your mother for you not obeying my rules. The rules are there to be obeyed, right? Right, right. So why exactly have you chosen to break them? I'm waiting for an answer. No answer, no response. Exactly. Go back to the cafeteria now. I'm going to be working, so one. Lunch ground aides and playground aides are ineffectually doing their jobs. Complete number 2. Complete number 3. No cafeteria options for students. Complaint number 3, lunch ladies are not performing duties. And complaint number 4, ease of access to teachers during their lunch hours from students. Listen, I don't think you're understanding my message. I really need you to return back to your seat. Mrs. Petunia has 3 minutes left in her lunch hour. 3 minutes left in her lunch hour, and you're using them all up, second by second, second by second. What did we learn today in class? How to tell time, right? The minute hand and the hour hand. Mrs. Petunia is supposed to have a whole semi-circle of time. What you're doing is shaving it down so that way Mrs. Petunia only has about this much. Sometimes I just hate this job, sometimes I just cannot. Sometimes I just think maybe I should have just stayed home, maybe I should have just got another job. I cannot deal with this anymore. Mrs. Petunia is going to have to go back to smoking. And I don't want to go back to smoking because I have done such a good job. I have conquered it. I've conquered it already. Oh my God. Here. How about this? You go sit down at the cafeteria, and I won't call the principal, and I won't call your mother about your conduct and about your behavior today. I really don't think your mom wants to get a call from the teacher or from the school today, so I think that it is in your best interest right now to take this offer and return back to your seat. You're afraid of what? Of just a little bit of social interaction. It's healthy for you. It's good for you. It's good for you to be around other people. So that way, you develop your social skills. Otherwise, you're gonna suffer. So we don't want that, do we? No, we don't. So go back to your seat, and I will not call mommy. Okay, that's it. What's your mother's phone number? I'll open up the packet. I'll look it up. Thank you. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you. It's ringing. Hi, hello. Sorry to bother you at work. It's in reference to your child. Yeah, they don't seem to have been behaving very well today. Yeah, they just wouldn't listen to the rules. They just wouldn't obey. Yeah, they were having a very tough time with their listening skills. They were having also a very tough time with being able to socialize with the other students. We will get on that one, but it was just a little bit taxing because I ultimately ended up having to stop the entire class during class to have to take care of your child. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's great to hear that we're going to be on the same page. Well, yeah, 100%. 100%. We're going to be working with them the best way that we can, but it's great to know that you're a parent that's really like on top of your child. Great. 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 Yeah, discipline is, I get it. You know, I'm a mother too, so I get it. Yeah. 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 Well, take care. I don't really want to take up too much of your time, and I hope